Okay guys, welcome to my channel. Please hit on the subscribe button now and turn on notification. Banky W has been speaking for the first time how his deal with Wizkid was breached, how Wizkid didn't fulfill his own part of the deal, and how disappointed he was when Wizkid didn't attend his wedding. Welcome.
First international project, maybe we should still have some interest, but we didn't end up even pursuing any of that because it just felt like this thing was meant to happen for a season, and we're grateful that we played a tiny little part of that in the beginning. And you know, anything you do from here, you know, you have my blessing. I remember I told him even before the international guys came knocking that I could just see that his destiny was so great and that he was going to be this global icon. And I told him, I said, listen, the amount of grace and greatness that God has inside of you and prepared for you, even the devil cannot stop you. The only person that can stop you is yourself if you don't make the right decisions for yourself. So just stay out of your own way and go after everything you want with everything you've got, and you'll be fine, you know, regardless. And so I'm happy for him, man. And you know, like I said, we still do business from time to time, and
that's good enough. I mean, as long as you guys are cordial.
Yeah, no.
I mean, from a record label perspective, a lot of people just wonder, because like you said, he had done great here, but it was also at the moment where it looked like everything was about to, you know, typically you would have expected a bit of a tussle, like, you still owe us that.
Yeah.
You know, so
I'm glad that Banky didn't take that route, though, and I think in the kind of industry that we're in as well, people are always looking for the drama. Yeah. And if it's not there, they will try and create. Oh, this is happening. This is, you know. But there's no.
I remember they even went as far as photoshopping tweets that he said and I said, and putting them on Twitter. Then and saying, Banky said this, and then Miss said, and I was like, this
never happened.
Never really happened. And the last thing is, you know, if you had. People want bad news so much that they'll create it if they have to just sensationalize things. But it was, sorry to disappoint those people, it was a lot more cordial than that. And, you know, and we're still cool. Yeah.
Were you disappointed he wasn't at your wedding?
Was I disappointed he wasn't at the wedding? I was. But I think, you know, maybe he, I know he tried. Because there was a show that a lot of the artists, I think it was One Africa.
I think we were in Dubai.
They were in Dubai, yes. There's no need for us to try and tie you down or anything like that. And so once we had that conversation, it was pretty easy at that point. We just said, hey, this is what we want to do. And I went back and I told Tunde and Shegun, I was like, listen, we get into this long drawn out thing about, oh, you know, he owes this number of albums, or tie us into the...
How many albums was he supposed to have done for the label?
You know, the details escape me now. I think it was a 5-album deal in the beginning, and he had done 2 solo albums. He'd done the Superstar album and the Ayo album. So I think he still owed 3 more albums. But you know, he wanted to leave, and for me, you know, that was enough, because I don't want anybody to stay where they don't want to be. And you know, it will just create animosity. It will just create resentment.
Did you even try to talk him out of deep?
No, because I could tell that that's, you know, his
mentally he wasn't there.
Mentally he was ready to do other things. And for me, I just felt like, you know, some things are meant to happen for a season. And that was the season that we were meant to work together. And I, you know, at the end of the day, one thing that has always been mostly true in my life and in EMB's life with Tunde and Shegun is that most of the people who ever work with us, when they eventually leave and go on, they're better off than when they were when we first found them. And I think for me, that's enough. You know, it's enough of a testimony to just be that stepping stone to say, hey, I did what I could, I tried, now you're off doing greater things. And I couldn't be happier. And till today, we still do work for Wiz and Starboy, and the same way we do work for you. We do work for, you know, a lot of people in the business. Because I don't believe in burning bridges. I try to be, you know, as peaceful or tolerant as I can of understanding people's views. And for me, it was pretty simple. Once we actually had a conversation, it was just about, okay, how do we, you know, release you from this and release you to go off and do other things. In fact, I think at the time we even had an agreement